Hi, friends. I just got out of a much needed shower. I still don't know how to use these mics, so I hope the audio isn't terrible. My cat has been silent until I started recording. Marianne! I had a pressing thought, and I just have to share it with someone. I have just been feeling so grateful for gratitude, specifically. Yes, we are showing gratitude for gratitude. It's just so mind-blowing how being grateful for what you do have can really change your whole mindset. So I have always and forever been super depressed. I grew up in a super toxic environment and I did not escape until I was 25. I'm 31 now. During that time, I became homeless. And even when we didn't have money, we didn't have food, we barely had hope, I was so grateful for not being in that environment anymore. It was still preferable to being back in that environment. And that's what gave me hope, thinking I'm homeless and it's still better. And I can probably only go up from here. And I was truly happier in a situation where I did not have food and I was just so grateful, and I honestly felt blessed because I was free, more or less. And that was a few years ago. Now, another thing about younger me is I used to get sick a lot and I would throw up a lot, but I threw up for the last time when I was 20. And I guess I just decided to never do it again because I never did it again. Except for last week, I got food poisoning for the first time in 11 years. And it was terrible. It brought back so many memories. Now, when I was younger and I'd get sick all the time, obviously being nauseous sucks. And that was the worst thing ever in my mind when I was a kid. When I was a teenager, I remember thinking I think I might prefer being shot in the foot than being nauseous. But this time, when I was in the bathroom getting horribly sick, okay, obviously I felt the dread and just the horrible physical feeling of being nauseous. And then I started actively vomiting. Now, while I'm actively vomiting, this is so crazy to me. While I'm vomiting, I am thinking about how blessed I am to have a body that does not want me to die. Even though I felt like I was dying, I was thinking I ingested something I should not have. And my body was like, no, 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 we're not going down without a fight. And we're going to get rid of these bad guys, you know what I mean? And it's a horrible process. But I was just thinking, that is so incredible and amazing that our bodies are designed to protect us, even though sometimes it feels physically horrid. And I just kind of realized in that moment how far I've really come. I went from wishing I was dead every day of my life to being grateful for throwing up. And I still don't have a lot of things, resource-wise, mostly, but I'm just so grateful every day. Even at my most depressed, I just man, I'm so grateful for where I live. I'm grateful for the trees and the sky and that I have air in my lungs. And it's just really incredible how much my outlook has changed. Because when I was younger, I wanted to die. But now that I'm older and I'm grateful and I'm happy and free from the toxic environment, I just feel like life is beautiful and I kind of just like want to live for as long as I possibly can. And that's all. I just am so grateful for what gratitude has done for me in my life, because while I'm the same person at my core, I am a happy version of that person. And it's just a really beautiful thing. Always be grateful, always have hope. I don't know if any of you have watched like those Barbie vlogs that she used to post, but she used to end it with PACE, and that stood for positive attitude changes everything. And she was onto something. PACE.
Doot, 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 doot.